Hello friends. Now we will start with the third measure of central tendency, which is mode. So let's first understand the concept behind mode. So I will give you the bookish definition of mode. Just note it down. It is the value which occurs the most frequently in the set of data. In the set of data or set of observations. So this is the first characteristic of mode, and the second characteristic is that around the mode, all the items or observations cluster around or cluster densely. So let's first understand the concept. It is a value which occurs the most frequently in the set of observations, and the second part is around the mode all the items / observations cluster densely. Okay, so that's the basic definition of mode. Now let's understand. Now guys, see, if I say that the data is like this: 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4, 2. Now you can see that there are too many 2's, right? So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 2's in this data. So you can see that the data is all clustered around 2. Okay, if you write the data, you will see too many 2's, and the frequency of 2 will be very high. Okay, so we can say that the mode here is equal to 2. So just understand this concept. The value which occurs the most frequently in the set of observation, that is nothing but the mode. Now you will see that this mode is also very helpful as a central tendency to analyze the data. I will show you how it is helpful when we will try to analyze mean, median and mode all together. We will construct a table. What are the pros of mean, cons of mean, similarly pros of mode, cons of mode, and similarly for the third one. So let's first study the concept of finding the mode in raw data or ungrouped data. So the thing which we need to do here is find the frequency of all the observations, and then after that the observation with maximum frequency is equal to mode. So that's how we calculate the mode of a data. So first of all, we will write down the frequency of all the observations. Then we will see which of the observation has the most frequency. That will be equal to the mode. Like you can see in this case, now can you tell me what is the frequency of 4? So you can see here the frequency of 4. Then we will write frequency of 5. Then we will write frequency of 6. So frequency of 4 here is equal to 4. And 5 is coming how many times? 5 times. And 6 is coming how many times? 4 times. And the frequency of 7, you can see that is equal to just 2. So the frequency of 4 is nothing but 4. Frequency of 5 is nothing but 5. Frequency of 6 is nothing but 4. So you can see that 5 is the most frequent observation in this whole data. Therefore, the mode of this particular data will be equal to 5, because the frequency of 5, if you're not able to see this red pen clearly, so I'm going to write here frequency of 5. Frequency of 5 is coming out as 5. Therefore, this will be the mode. So, just understand that the mode is the observation with the most frequency, or this is the most frequent, or such a frequency around which all the other frequencies or all the other observations cluster around, right? So let's do another question. So guys, tell me, for what value of x mode is equal to 7? For what value of x the mode is equal to 7? 6, 7, 5, 4. I'm going to write the exact question which was asked in the last year. So you have to tell me for what value of x the mode is equal to 7. So if the mode is equal to 7, then 7 is the most occurring or the most frequent observation in this whole data. So you can see that the frequency of 5 here is equal to 2. The frequency of 6 here is equal to 3. Sorry, frequency of 5 is also 3. Frequency of 7, you can see that is equal to 3 as well. And next is the frequency of 3, that is equal to just 2. So the competition is between only these three frequencies. Frequency of 4 is just 1. So the competition is between these three frequencies. Now you can see that the mode is mentioned, that is equal to 7. So therefore we can say that if mode is equal to 7, then this 3 must be 4, right? So the frequency of 7 should be more than the frequency of 5 and 6. Therefore this frequency should be equal to 4. Therefore the value of x should be equal to, so in this case the value of x is equal to 7. Okay, so I'm going to change the question a little bit. Just tell me, if the value of mode is equal to, let's suppose I'm going to write 5 over here, okay, and I'm putting more 5 over here. Can you tell me what is the possible value of x over here? So just tell me, if the value of x is equal to, if the value, you have to find the value of x when mode is equal to 5. Now guys, see here, the frequency of 5, this is already 4, so this is already maximum. So x can have any value. Now here, x can have any value, it will not affect, since it can have the value 6 also. In the case of 6, you will see that 5 is coming 4 times and 6 will also come 4 times. Okay, so the mode here will be equal to 5 as well as 6. So the mode will be 5 anyways, right? So the value of x, if you want to calculate, you can see by constructing the frequency or the tally marks of all the observation. The frequency of 3, this is equal to 2. The frequency of 4 is equal to 1. The frequency of 6, this is equal to 3. Similarly, the frequency of 7, this is also equal to 3. So let's suppose I'm going to write the options. Calculate the value of x. The first option is 7. Second option is 6. Third option is, let's suppose I write 5 again. And fourth option is, let's suppose 4. So tell me what are the values which can come if the mode of this data is only 5. I'm just writing only 5 over here. If it was 5 and 6, in that case, both 5 and 6 can have the most frequency, right? So both 5 and 6 in that case can have the frequency is equal to 4. But this is mentioned that mode is equal to only 5. In this case, you need to select out of which of these will satisfy the condition that the mode will still remain 5. Now see, the frequency of 5 is 4 over here. If I add one more 6, if I put the value of x is equal to 6, then the frequency of 6 will also become 4. In that case, there will be a fight between 5 and 6, that who will be the mode. But we want the mode to be 5 only. Therefore, the value of x cannot be equal to 7, cannot be equal to 6. because both 7 and 6 have frequency equal to 3 only. Now it can be equal to 5. If it becomes equal to 5, this frequency will be even bigger, right? So this is allowed, and if it becomes 4, this is also allowed because this frequency will become 2 and this is not affecting the frequency of 5. So these two options are not allowed. But if it is mentioned that one of the modal values is equal to 5, in that case we can see that 6 and 7, they can also be the values of x, right?